What's good, y'all? So I'm driving back to school right now. The weekend was pretty solid, I would say. Just hanging out with my family. The only downside I would say is the homework that I had to do for one of my classes, which took literally for about 3 assignments, literally I think 8 hours in total. But I tried to bang those out so I didn't really interfere with my family time. And one thing that I do want to talk about is family, and in my opinion, how important that is. Really have a good foundation with your family. That support system is incredible. I know some people have situations where they can't really turn to their family for maybe this support system, emotional support, or financial support, or anything like that. But I'm lucky enough to say that I have all support that I need. And if you have that support system, like that strong support system in your family, you never want to let that go, because family is what's always going to be there for you through thick and thin. Even when you make your parents mad. I know I made my parents mad when I was probably more of like the earlier years of high school, because I didn't really take my first 2 years of high school that serious, which I probably should have. If I did and got the grades that I did junior and senior year, I probably could have gotten way more money from schools. But really, just family is honestly, if not most, it's everything, because they're always there for you. I mean, I know I got friends, I got plenty of friends from school and back home. This isn't to ignore them in any sort of way or diminish them. They're also a great support system that I have too. It's just the one that sticks out to me the most is my family, because they're always there for you and make you feel good when you feel down, even when they probably don't even notice it. But it's just the little things, like just say, like when I was doing my homework, for example, that stuff was pissing me off. I'm not even gonna hold you, just because I'm not. It's more about drawing, and it's sort of 3D and it's also not 3D. It's hard to describe. If you guys know what an isometric view is, and drawing that from a front perspective, a top perspective, and a right perspective, it's not easy if you're not really a drawer like me, because I really don't care for drawing. But when I was doing it, my dad actually came in, because he's sort of interested in that sort of stuff, and then he grabbed a piece of paper and just started drawing with me, which, like I said, it's the little things that just make you feel good when you're frustrated or having a hard time with whatever you do. In this case for me, it was homework, because I was just, and my blood pressure and my heart rate was through the roof, just because I was trying my best trying to get this drawing down. It, like, half of them turned out decent, the other half it's like really not that good. But I tried my best. I emailed my professor saying I tried my best, showing him the pictures, because I went to his office before I came home just to express how hard of a time I was having in this class. But so hopefully he respects that and admires how hard I tried instead of the actual work that came out. But we'll see. But yeah, just the little things like my dad coming in and drawing with me made me feel good. Made my blood pressure lower, took the stress off a little bit. And then also just my mom stopping into doing homework, because when I was doing homework, they're just like, have you even taken a breath outside the room? That's literally how long I was doing homework. But my mom came and talked for a little bit, just about miscellaneous things.
2 miles.
And
Keep left onto I-696 west towards
yeah,
I-96 west.
it's just a great thing to have family. Family's just beautiful. I really don't know where I'd be without them either. Financially wise, emotional. I don't know what I'd be doing right now. If I hadn't had my parents, my sister, grandparents, aunts, uncles, I don't know where I'd be right now. I know I probably wouldn't have this car that I'm driving to school in, for sure. I mean, the material things are great that they give me. Not to demote that at all, but it's really what's on the inside. Because after, like, of course, when your parents get you a car, you're so ecstatic. I take care of my car like it's like a newborn baby. Just because if anything, I always say, if anything's clean that I have, like just clean looking, not like actually disinfectant, I'm always a clean person anyway. Sort of a germaphobe. Not even sort of, I am. But if anything that's clean, it's my car. But yeah, when I got this car, I was like, of course I was ecstatic. Like going from 2002 car to a 2019 car. Don't get me wrong, I actually kind of made the 2002. It was a 2002 Lincoln LS V8. So since it was a V8, this is for my little car people watching this. I took off the mid mufflers and then put a straight pipe in it, so it had more of a throatier sound to it, so it wasn't as quiet. It kind of had the sound of a 5-cylinder V8 Mustang in a way. Obviously, it didn't sound as clean or smooth, but it had like that bassline sound to it. So I made that car into how I like it. Besides the color, I didn't really care to put money into the paint job or stuff like that. But
I-96 west.
I made that car into how I wanted. It was still a car, which I'm very grateful for. Very, very grateful. It was just the miles per gallon on that thing. It was like, yeah, I got 12.7 miles per gallon. That thing for
57 miles.
I think it was an 18-gallon tank too. But now I have a car that's much of an upgrade. Like I said, material things are great, but it's just a car. I would rather have, if it was a choice between a car and
stay in the left 3 lanes.
A great support system, I know it's like obviously super unrelated, or you know what I mean, but I would much rather have a great support system like my family rather than a new car. Really, I would have anything over family. Doesn't matter about wealth. Doesn't matter if it's a new car, new house. If I was lonely and I had all those things, I just have this big void in my heart or in my mind where it's just like I'm missing something. Like I have all these great things and I don't have support, or I don't have really just that feeling of knowing that I matter to my family. I would just be lost. That's why I also think money does rule the world. Don't get me wrong about that. But money doesn't rule your heart. Because money is a materialistic thing. You could have all the money in the world and still be just lost in your emotions or not happy with your life. Because all those materialistic things, they're temporary. You could still be wealthy when you die, whatever that means, however you want to take that. You can still be wealthy till the day you die. You could just, but if you're not doing what you love and getting your source of income that way, or anything similar to that, it's really, you're just having temporary happiness in your life. Like, you're gonna work majority of your life, and you really want to do that, working a job that pays however X amount of money you guys think is substantial to live a wealthy lifestyle, the lifestyle that you guys would like, but you're just doing a job that you don't really care to do, or you're not passionate about, and so you're miserable at work.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
You're miserable at work, but when that check hits, you're just so happy. But guess what? That check hits every 2 weeks, depending on the job that you have. And then that car that you have, you're only going to have it for a certain amount of time. Or that house you want to buy, you're only going to have it for a certain amount of time. Do something that you love as your career, and figure out a way to build that source of income to its highest potential. Or be your own boss if that's the thing. If that's what you're passionate about, be your own boss, open up your own business. If that's what you're passionate about, go ahead and do it. Just make sure you do it responsibly. I'm not saying quit your job, whatever you're doing right now. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying work towards your purpose in life, work towards what makes you happy, and figure out a way to make that monetary. Figure out a way to make that source of income. But in the meantime, you will have to make money while you're trying to figure out what your purpose is. And so, really, what I want you guys to get out of this video is that, in my opinion, family is, if not most things, it's everything. Like, emotionally wise. So if you're lost emotionally, I mean, there's nothing. I really don't know how to even describe it. Luckily I haven't had that sort of situation happen where I'm just lost completely in my life, because I have my family. And another thing I want you guys to get out of this video is, do something that you love to do, not something that makes a lot of money. Unless something that you love to do does make a lot of money, go for it. But do it responsibly. Do it responsibly and wisely. I think those are like the same words, but you guys know what I mean. That being said, hope you guys have a good day. Whatever time you're watching this, have a good night, good day, good morning. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Maybe somebody that you know needs to watch this video, get the message that I'm sending out right now. Maybe send it to them, and they can share it with others. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.